Us a plus one in the building.
Yes, we do.
And before I introduce, I want you guys to hold on to your seat. I want you guys to be open-minded, and I want you to get the kids out of the room for a minute because we're going to have a little adult conversation. We're going to talk a little bit about sex, right? And other things that surround sex. So you want to introduce our wonderful guest today? Give her some accolades.
Listen, I think it was back in February of this year. We had this young lady join our show. And we had such a fun time. That's when we had to have our show broadcasted live in our home that night. And we had so much fun. We had Jamie and Raina Tyler as well that night. And she is back. This time she is back with us in the studio. We love her to death. We are going to have a great time. She has her own podcast called Forplay Matters Podcast. Let's welcome back to the show, Madam Wee!
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Some gifts for y'all today.
I'm telling you, you got a whole table full of stuff here.
So first of all, let me say this. I appreciate people who come on here and they are prepared to present. So we've had a few guests that came and they left all the products and didn't wear the gear and did it. So you have to represent. When you come on the show, you do your thing. And so, i.e., you have a table full.
Yeah. I love it.
We're going to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, come bearing gifts.
I mean, pretty much, the last time I was on the show, we were talking about, it was a 25-year marriage and how to spice up that relationship and so forth. And I was showing a bunch of, products. I talked about, the whole outlasting the pole and
the whole outlast the pole.
Wait.
So did y'all have a conversation about that afterwards?
Yes. That still comes up
the
today.
Whole outlast the pole.
Outlast the pole. Do you know what that means? We're going to talk about it. We remember that.
We'll ask her to revisit
the whole outlast the pole. That was something that we took home with us.
But that we were talking about that. I mean, we can just go right into it because we got like about 15 good minutes.
Yeah,
so we're going to go right into it. We were talking about foreplay, right?
Correct.
And so let's talk about that. Let's talk about you have a podcast, Foreplay Matters. I mean, obviously the word foreplay, y'all know what that means, right? And foreplay does matter.
It does.
We talked about it, and let's get back to that. The whole outlast the pole. Tell them what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
And that's the whole premise of Foreplay Matters because, one of the things that y'all were bringing up is that made me say the whole outlast the pole is because you had asked me, well, what can I have? What can I do? Because to get to equal playing field. So that's foreplay. To get to that equal playing field that's foreplay.
That's foreplay.
So there's a lot of things you can do, and I know you keep mentioning you don't like being spanked and so forth.
He's never tried it with me.
He's never tried it.
No.
But see if TBomb put on these little pasties, and got some heels on and red lipstick and her high heels.
Good already.
Now those pasties go on your breast,
on your nipples,
on your nipples. Okay.
And then she has her.
Are the pasties edible? So when he starts sucking them,
they're not edible. They're jewels. They're like
that's the next level.
So that's a gift for you, T-Bomb.
Okay.
With you. And then this I picked up for you guys so you could spank him.
Yes.
And it's lightly. You thinking that she gonna spank you like how your grandfather told you to go get that switch off the tree.
I think I've been traumatized by spanking. I got my grandmother. Yeah, so I don't want
when you were
no
little,
more spanking.
So you little, you did something wrong.
I had to go get the switch, so I don't want no paddles or nothing.
But it's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that. But how I'm gonna help you receive that is T-Bomb is gonna put this swing door.
On
the door.
Yeah,
and
it's
this
going
is a
down.
gift for you. I picked up for you. I had y'all all in mind.
Wait a minute. Now, what's the weight limit on this? Because I'm a kind of chunky.
It's like 200 pounds.
Okay, I got it.
A lot of positions on the box.
Exactly.
A lot of excitement going on.
Exactly. A lot of excitement. See? So the whole point of doing something outside of your comfort zone is creating a safe space.
Right.
So that's all you have to do when you're trying something new to spice up something. Create that safe space. Do the swinging. And then that's your gift too. That's for you.
Hold it up while we talk. So this is the thing. We talked about safe words. I'm going to need one right now for her. Because Terry play too much.
Wait.
So I don't want to choke her ass and nothing like that. So she do the wrong thing.
You can do a light choke. It's okay.
No, it'd be serious. It'd get serious. So I don't want to do that to her.
Keep that.
What I want to do is create something that she will listen to. She's hard headed. So I want, when I say monster or something crazy. I want her to really do it.
You want me to be a monster?
I mean, no. I want you to calm down once I give you the safe word.
Oh.
So because
okay, once I'm spanking you,
yes,
what's
when
the
I do
safe
the safe
word?
word, you need to chill out.
Okay, what's the safe word?
The safe word. Well, first of all, you have to have a conversation about it so that you're on the same page and you remember it. And you always should never use a safe word like green, red, stop, whatever, because in BDSM and role playing, sometimes yes or stop means go.
Oh, yes.
Right. So you want to choose something that you both agree and will remember. So like pineapple, banana, something, or a cute nickname or something, a cuddly nickname or something, but it's something that you agree and you remember. Okay.
So
So
I'm
the safe
let
word
that
is
be
for
for
you
her.
to stop.
Yeah, 'cause
it's not to slow down, it's to stop.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, it ends.
It means it ended.
So
right?
one thing I've learned is in the heat of freaky, it's hard to remember stuff, right?
I know.
And so I've never really had a stop button once the freak kick in.
So
I'm gonna use it on her. I want her to. I'm gonna tell her. You know.
Well, you don't tell her. Y'all have to come up with that safe word together.
Oh, it'd be
Right.
the same
Because
word
if
for
it's
me.
something that you saying she needs a safe word to make you stop,
Yeah.
then that will be her safe word, and you know what that safe
Right.
word is, and vice versa.
So you just
Yeah.
tell me, and you don't have to make me stop. I'm gonna make you stop. just
But
do the
now
ghost
you
stuff
have
on me.
something
I'ma
that
go.
you can spank
Okay,
him with.
so this
Because the
is-
main thing is getting him comfortable since he was traumatized getting the switch off the tree. So
Okay.
that could be something like the swing door and you're in something, or it could be he's in the swing. And then that's now you get into BDSM. That's a little bondage. You can use bondage tape, but we'll go to some other
take
things
it
that's
slow.
not spanking. So I also picked up a little mini bling because I know TBomb likes the bling bling. So I picked up this little mini vibrator. It's like a little wand.
Oh.
It's a miniature wand. So you can always like where they said the safe, like comfortable, always in the boring in the bedroom and this and the other. So while you driving or something home, pull that out and you driving. This hand is on the wheel. This
Okay.
hand has the wand on her clit.
okay.
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 So
now.
it could be little
I
things,
like
little
that.
subtle
I like
things
that
like
whole
that.
idea.
You
Okay,
like
so
the
wait,
whole
you said
idea.
while I'm driving?
While anyone's driving, I mean, you got one hand, have one hand on the wheel.
Okay, while-
the other hand, he could be
Like
you know,
while I'm driving, you can have that.
Yeah, while you're
Okay,
driving.
I'll drive home tonight.
But you can also.
Does it have batteries already?
Now here's the thing. Terry will lose it, and so we'll
Let me
be dead
see.
because we're gonna crash. Let me drive and do the one. I got the left hand on the wheel, and I'm gonna handle all of that with the right because I don't trust Terry.
You don't trust me?
Terry close her eyes and everything and lean back. And
You
then,
ain't lying.
And then we'll be
I mean, I forgot I'm driving.
We'll be right over there. And so, but I get the concept.
But
and so,
another
yes.
thing that you can do with the wand is, because most couples think, okay, vibrators, wands, vibration play is only for the woman to use, right, to get off. But you could also put this on his balls and vibrate while you're.
See that, babe?
You know,
Yes, I can put
Thank you, Lord.
Put that on your balls.
I'm so
Put
happy.
that on the balls while
Yes,
you're.
the ball rubber
Suck at
2000. That's what I've been waiting on. Something for the balls. That's all I cared about the whole day. I wasn't here for nothing else. Just anything ball security. Anything you do with balls, that's what I want you to give it to.
you
Don't
get
give
on
her
my
the other
nerves.
stuff.
Don't
Give
give
her
it
the
other
ball
stuff.
stuff.
But I have some other things here as well that help you to relax and get that comfortable space. Because I just responded to something that you tried to choke him and you thought she was trying to kill you. And it's
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I
I
don't
was
know if
watching
you
a
went
movie.
straight in T-Bomb.
I did.
don't
I
know
went
what you
straight
did.
into choking him.
That's
I
not
just
foreplay.
That's not full
tell her how
play.
she
Yeah, you
should
got
do
to
it.
ease into it,
Yeah.
where it
Okay.
might be a body massage. You can use like some Reiki oil, something that's infused with
Yes.
crystals to calm down, or something aroma, citrus, lavender, something that's calming to
Okay,
him.
and then
you
choke
know.
him. Okay.
And then massage, and then
Yes.
you can just do like a
Ease
light,
into
like
it.
you
Yes.
ease
Ease
into it,
into it,
and it'd be a light
Yes.
choke.
Okay, a
Because
light
guess
choke,
what?
babe.
Then you can do the whole. Okay, he might say, but you have to communicate a little more pressure. A little more
Okay.
pressure till you get to that safe of what it is, so that it's comfortable and it's pleasure and not pain. Now, of course, if you go too hard and now you're like, that's when your safe word comes in.
Okay.
But to also relax you as well, I have here these CBD vaginal suppositories. It's by
Okay.
Flora Wellness. I use these a lot. And this, I promote this a lot for women to use, especially if they have cysts, fibroids, painful sex, if they've gone through menopause or something, because there's cocoa butter in it, so it also will relax your pelvic floor so you can receive, but it also will act as a lube, and it's
Okay.
CBD.
I
Okay.
love how you are very attentive to the woman and what's going, because those things are important. A lot
Those
of
things
sisters
are important.
don't have orgasms. A lot of sisters don't know their bodies.
Correct.
All of those things. So foreplay is not just something that starts in the bedroom. Correct?
It doesn't. It's,
But
all day
but
long.
isn't foreplay mostly for the woman? Like if the men should understand that women do need to have that, especially as women get older, right? We have to have a
You have to
certain
have that
amount
period.
of time to do something to
work
the
up.
woman to work up. We don't just
I
be
agree.
like, hey,
we're not on all the time.
No.
I mean, we can be when we want to be, but
But
you know,
that's
but it is,
important.
foreplay is very important because, like I said, to create that equal playing field. Because you know, women are emotional creatures.
Exactly.
Men are physical creatures, so we can easily get you going. Just
right,
probably
it'll be
brushing
hard.
up against
Right.
you or something.
Rub the
or-
balls and it gets
right.
hard. And then what about? And then the woman is like, okay, now what?
Exactly. And so pretty much the foreplay is kind of getting her there and you're getting into a comfortable, but also too, it's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
it
it's
is.
not like
It
it's
is.
Fun.
like wham bam, thank you, man, it's over within 20 minutes. Who wants that? Have 2-hour sex.
Wait, Madam Wee.
Because it's a lot of stuff involved.
Now, you done mess. I'm
Foreplay.
53. I don't have 2 hours. I got things to do. So
No.
like, it's other things in life now, Madam.
No,
we
but the
can't
thing
be
is,
2
when
hours.
you want pleasure, you want to be present. And when you're with your partner, so therefore I brought you some handy dandies to how to become a tantric lover. That's when you're getting into 2-hour love making. How to do a tantric massage. A tantric massage is where you use your whole body to massage, and it's very erotic, and you learn how to breathe and use your energy and passing energy from each other and starting to become one.
Now that's sexy. I
Now,
like
isn't that sexy?
Yes, it's very sexy.
That's not something you do in 20 minutes. That's something that you build up, and it could be a 2-hour, all-night type of thing. But guess what? Penetration is not involved until you want it involved. That's how,
like that.
okay. And you can get it to the point of being a tantric lover that when you're away from, you're so connected that, say, rain, maybe y'all were doing moon sex one night with these yoni eggs and crystals to unblock your heart chakra, or using a clear quartz dildo or something when you're doing moon sex, and this is to manifest prosperity and abundance that y'all want in y'all relationship, because now you're involving crystals. But you're
Oh.
doing tantra and a tantric massage during that process, and guess what? Now you don't even know where time went, but you're becoming so deeply connected that the next time you have a rainstorm and y'all away from each other, and then the rain hits and her pussy
That
starts
same
pussy starts
Right,
jumping.
because I'll
Why?
be remembering
'Cause
all
you'll
of
be
that.
remembering, and you're connected, and then
See,
therefore
that's it.
she'll call you and be like, baby, what you thinking about right now? You're not even together and you just had an orgasm.
See, that's
Oh, yeah.
some next level stuff.
So
we got,
that's when, because energy transfers, and sex is not just a physical act. It's more of a spiritual type of
spiritual.
connection.
It is,
So
exactly.
and for me, it's up here,
It's
right?
mental.
It's mental.
It's mental, for sure.
One thing we got to make the best use of our 6 minutes.
but just remember, it's mental for men too.
Right, but
Really.
right, it is mental for men.
It's
but like
mental
you
for
said,
both,
it's
but-
like they're more physical than women, so
They're
they can get it'll get hard, like easily.
But once you start, practicing tantra, that is for both of you, because it's about bringing love making back.
Right.
A lot of people don't do intimacy. A lot of people don't do love making anymore.
Yeah.
It's like it's just sex. Sex
Right.
is just sex.
And
You know?
I like the first part, the intimacy and love making. I like that part.
Yeah. So that's where you're gonna have 2-hour sex. It's
Right.
not gonna be
So you have
20
to
minutes.
Intimacy and love
Now,
making.
but you can then have your spur of the moment, because every woman likes to be spontaneous.
Right, every now and then,
desire
bend it
every
over
now-
and back-
exactly.
yes, bust it
Exactly.
open.
Bend it over.
Right.
That's
So
where
every
you can
once in a
now-
while, when I come home, I want you to just have on a raincoat and be naked with some pumps.
Okay.
And I don't want you to talk to me. I just want you to do a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't say nothing.
All right.
Just
no
start
problem.
doing something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
But
say
then
less.
communication, consistency, and compromise. So then by him demanding that and you're compromise on it, which I hear, is you're like, okay, now you need to ask of something, and he compromise on it.
Yeah. So what do you want in return? See?
I want, like she said, I want the 2 hours. I want the full body connection, the skin to skin, the rub down, the feeling of the crystal thing. And like she said, then I'll be able to have an orgasm
thing.
over the phone talking to you. Yes.
Okay.
One of the questions
Well, I like that.
one of the questions that came in about the suppositories. What about women who have sensitive vajayjays? Mm-hmm. Is that
Yes, this is
It's
good for
okay?
that. Mhm.
Okay.
It's Flora Wellness, and it's CBD. It's 200 milligrams of CBD. There's 4 suppositories in here, and you can use it before sex, after sex. But that's what
But
it's
if you're
for.
going to use it before sex, do you do it like an hour before?
like 30 minutes or
Okay.
so, but it really doesn't matter because once you put it in, just like if you put CBD under your tongue or something. Now, I didn't bring my edibles because that's something else that I was going to suggest too when you want to calm someone down or get someone comfortable or whatever. Sex and cannabis is the best sex ever.
I promise
You ain't lying. You ain't
It's a
never lied.
fact.
I'm a cannabis.
I mean, it's
so
going to take you
I
to a
believe that.
whole nother higher level that will get somebody comfortable to actually try something that maybe they would not have tried.
Right.
And so therefore, that's where I have the anal kit here.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all ready to go that far.
We might
well,
not
you
be,
can bring
but
it over here. We're gonna work through
I'm
all
like,
of this
oh.
shit. We're gonna work it out.
Okay.
Because if she's not ready, we're gonna get ready sooner than later.
well, I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Well,
Wait.
so I guess this is the thing.
Okay, but
you
I'ma
do
go-
some of
I'ma
that
do it both
foreplay,
ways.
like you
Okay.
said, not both ways. Don't do that.
See?
Go back. See, that's
See?
But we
what I
got
mean?
we got to have an
Take that
open.
back.
You want
See,
it back?
everything
This
was
is the
going good.
anal kit for her. This is the anal kit for her that I picked up. But
They
this
have
this
men's
has
anal kits?
They do. They have butt plugs. But what I was gonna say, if you wanted to prepare her to try
This is
something
too
different,
much.
to have
We
anal
never met
sex.
before, but I just wanted to tell you that I don't even know about it. And so this is what I want to say. It's not a knock to nobody because everybody has different levels of freak and sex and
Right.
all of that. I get it.
Right.
But we don't need to know about that part.
This part.
I
So
don't-
you don't want to know about the P spot and you having a great orgasm from the P spot.
No.
Listen.
She already tried to tell me about all this foolishness when I first met her. And so this is what I mean. Terry really literally was like, you could have the best because I think she was doing this before.
No, I
Past
have
life.
not. I just
So she
wanted to
came me,
experiment
right? I
something with my
She was kinda
husband.
new. And she was like, so if I do this to you, you could have the best orgasm of your life.
She was gonna milk you.
It's not working. And so this 5 years later, it's never happened.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen. God is my witness. So all I'm saying is that's not my
But
level.
that's where the compromise comes in.
Yeah,
if you're demanding
If he lets
certain
me
things,
spank him, choke him, and do
Then
some
you're
other
good.
things, then it's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd rather go to that side
Okay.
and allow her to
And
do
then
that.
I brought in here the harness. Now
Okay.
this is called Love Rider Doctor, and this is where you have certain positions like the enhanced missionary position, and you can put it on, and here you can actually look at the different
this
positions.
is cool. I'm
And then this helps you take certain positions like doggy style, reverse cowgirl, missionary, and the positions that a lot of people are very comfortable doing, right? But this will create a deeper stroke, a deeper, where you have a little assistance.
leverage.
Exactly.
So instead of holding the hair, you can hold the harness.
Exactly, and so it'll help
Yeah,
with
see
your
that?
assistant.
See that, Dante? I'm good at that. You see that? If it's long, you can wrap around.
All right,
it,
y'all, we gotta-
pull it, or you can just hold the harness and pull her to you while
Yeah.
you're doing this right there and have the harness.
Yeah. So what I've been up to, I'm still kind of have my clients. I do my
Right.
Tantra Reiki, and now I have an elevated intimacy class that I've been talking to different cannabis dispensaries.
Good, because we got
That is
people
really
on
good.
here asking how do they connect with you. So I want you
Yes.
to talk more about
Make
that
sure you
before
make
you.
sure-
Yes,
yeah, we
because
gotta
we got to
make
wrap
sure
up.
that-
Well, the
because-
website is www.foreplay.matters.com. So everything's there. The classes that you can sign up are on the website as well as the box. I do a curated box, which can be pretty much where you pay for a session. You have me because the product is me. Pretty much the product is Madam Wee. Because Madam Wee has an energy and an aura like no other that once I have a Reiki or a Tantra session with a single person or even a couple, I've done couples, to help them through the process. Then we curate a box. So therefore you actually are taught through that so then you can take your love making to the next level. I'm also on Instagram at Foreplay Matters and Secret Society Life. So that's how you can find me.
Y'all,
Reach out.
this
So
woman-
spell Madam Wu for them because it's not
Madam
spelled.
Wee.
I mean, Wee. I'm sorry.
Woo woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
I got messed up.
that's
He
Louis.
what-
got his mind going.
You got my mind
Once you
going.
take
He
my
gotta
class,
get ready for
once you
this
take my
day.
class, you're gonna be saying woo woo woo.
Yeah.
Woo, woo. So
Y'all
make sure
hear
you
that?
guys come and take that class because I'm telling you, everybody can use a little sexual enhancement. I promise you. I know you might think you got it popping in your bedroom, and you may have it, but you can also get it enhanced. Maybe she thinks you don't have it and you think you do, or vice versa. So maybe you guys can level up together. I definitely appreciate you coming on. I love the
do,
energy.
too. You
Thank
know
you
we
for
love
You are
you.
very informative. Shout out to Clayton in Atlanta and all the people that's on here. A lot
Yes,
of good comments.
there are people on
But,
here, your sister
Peace
said-
spot for Stan.
Peace spot for saying. Cheryl said, "Beat him, Terry."
and so And so I thank you a lot. Very informative. Very
You are
informative.
so good and amazing.
Very good at
Thank
what
you.
you do.
Just want you to
Thank
say.
I say
Thank
thank
you.
you for
Anytime
that.
you want to have me back.
I was gonna say we're gonna
You
have
know,
we're gonna do this every quarter
So
because
what
people
we
need
is
it
to have a show
every once
where
a quarter.
You have more time where we get
Yeah.
a whole we do a session.
Because then
talk
we could
about
just
sex.
do like a tantra or Reiki and just get on one thing, then
Yep.
broad. But this gives your audience an idea, and then what you can do is request from your audience what they would like to
What
hear.
they would like to
And it
hear
could
more
be,
of.
It could be a quarter thing that we answer and help some of your viewers.
Yeah,
I think that
I
would
love
be a
it.
wonderful thing. What do you guys think? What do you guys think
I
about
love
that?
it. I love it.
So you
Yeah.
are the best. Thank
Oh,
you.
She'll
Thank
be
you for
back
having
next
me.
quarter, y'all.
Yes,
We
you'll be back.
decided.
So don't worry.
And the
because-
reason yesterday, what was yesterday? 6/9. What was
6/9
yesterday?
was National Sex Day or
Yep.
something.
You see
National
that?
Sex
so we
Day.
covering it.
We didn't do the
National Sex Day.
69. We didn't know, but you can make up
So
for it
we'll
today.
We'll do it today. Okay, so
I'm-
I got you.
I'm-
Hey,
I'm down with the rain check.
Hey,
rain,
down.
I got to check.
rain me
So
check
let's do it.
today.
Rain
6/9.
check it is. So
All right, y'all. We gotta get to
One
Jay
time for
Brown.
the 6-9. Let's give it up for Matt.
Let's give it up for Madam Wee. Yes, coming up
Man,
after
thank
this
you.
commercial break, we've got R&B recording artist Jay Brown.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Spotlight.